So this morning we had to get up early because we're moving sheep down to our Grandad's farm to be sheared. We're just standing here to stop the sheep from coming up this way towards our house. Grandad's using the sheepdog to get the sheep out of the gate in the field. Our sheepdog Meg is very good at listening to instructions and moving the sheep calmly in the direction that they need to go. Once they're gathered up, we walk them up our farm track. So from there, they go out onto the road and past the egg shed and down to my Grandad's farm where they're going to be sheared. We're allowed to walk the sheep down the road in the UK. This is because farmers have the right to move them between fields and farms. When we do this, we make sure that the sheep stay together and everyone is safe. When we get to Grandad's farm, the sheep are going to be put into pens to get ready to be sheared. Shearing is when all of the wool on the sheep gets clipped off. This is the setup that they use to clip the sheep. We'll show you some sheep being clipped. The wool gets clipped off the sheep and put into big bags like this. It's very fluffy. Look behind me, Gary is separating all the sheep off from the lambs because the lambs don't get clipped yet. The lambs are separated from their mums while they wait their turn. They'll be reunited as soon as the sheep have been clipped. A professional shearer can shear a sheep just in a few minutes. You can see Gary clipping the wool off the sheep here. The sheep is tipped onto its back gently, and that will help it keep calm, and it makes Gary more safer with the shears. He starts by removing the wool underneath and then makes long passes up the side. He works from the neck down onto the other side, and before you know it, the sheep is sheared and he's on to the next one. So once the fleece has been removed, we roll it up and put it into bags. A farmer gets between 20p and £1.30 per fleece, but it usually costs between £1.50 and £1.75 to shear a sheep. And here I am having a go at wrapping up a fleece. Sheep aren't clipped to make money. They're clipped for their comfort and welfare. After shearing, the sheep go through a foot bath. This contains a solution that helps prevent and treat foot problems. The foot bath helps keep their feet healthy. The sheep are then returned to the field looking much smaller than before. We walked them back up the road and down the track. Then Grandad gave me instructions on where to move them after they had a little rest. Reuben and Erin made great gap blockers, helping guide the correct sheep into the right field. After lunch, it was time to bring the next batch in. Reuben did another great job of helping move the sheep. When we got back down to Grandad's farm, Reuben and Erin were pretending to drive my quad bike. Then it was time to move the sheep back into their field. I walked them up the bank and Reuben made sure that they went down the track. What a great day we all had. By then it was time for me, Reuben and Erin to head in for tea. But the sheep shearing continued into the evening and the next day. I'm sure the sheep are very happy to have their woolly jumpers off now. So that's it for Sheep Shearing 2026 here at Williamson's Quacking Eggs. I hope you enjoyed our video. See you next time. Bye!